Wake up!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. We are Married to Film. I'm Ralph, and this is Shamanda. And right now, this is our second episode of our podcast. This one is going to be dealing with our Saturday morning routines. Back in the day, Saturday mornings was just a life of their own. Saturday morning was something you look forward to. I mean, it involved so many different things as you grew up. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why we look forward to it. Like, we had a hard life. All we had to do was go to school
Yeah, right.
through Friday. And here we are. Saturday morning was like, oh my God, yes. Now it's like, blink, and Saturday is gone.
Gone.
As an adult. So,
It's ridiculous.
yeah.
It's ridiculous. So, the first thing I'm going to bring up, I'm going to start it off because growing up in Detroit, so we all did the whole waking up early, and see, we were independent. We were independent. Nobody had to feed us. We went, got the cereal and milk, sat in front of the TV, and we were good.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite cereal growing up
You did, because you were the only child.
for
at the
8
time.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Captain Crunch Berries was my go-to.
Okay.
Tear up the roof of your mouth.
It still does.
And when I got tired of it, tearing up the roof of my mouth, I moved to Corn Pops.
Wow. That was a downgrade.
But I like Corn Pops, though.
It's okay.
And Corn Flakes, that was if there was nothing else there. And, you had to add sugar to it.
You. We did.
Yeah, okay. So I'll get my cereal. And in Detroit, I would watch something called Kid Bit.
And on our second feature,
Have you ever heard the saying that the hand is quicker than the eye? What do you think that means? Could your hand move fast enough to fool your eye?
And Kid Bit was like pretty much a dude doing science experiments.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and stuff like that. I still remember the theme song to this day.
Okay.
It's like do, 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 do. Oh, it was amazing. So that started off, and that was like 6:30 in the morning. Before that,
Why were you up so early on a Saturday morning? Oh, it was you. Never mind. It's my day off. Baby, you need to get up. No, I don't. I'm going to have to go to work today.
but I would also, it was weird. So I would also do something else. You know it, but my mother's brought it up.
Yeah. You've
I
told
would
me
put
plenty
on
of
I would
times.
put on the robe, go outside, grab the paper, make me some tea and toast, and read the paper.
You guys, listen. I don't think you understand how old this soul is over here. To my left, to my left.
Oh,
How old were you, Ralph, when you did that?
7.
7. 7 years old. With a robe. Going outside with his slippers on. As if he's 45 and had a hard life.
Right.
Picking up the newspaper, going in and making him some toast and
Let me see what's going on in
tea
the
and
city
crumpets.
today. Tea and crumpets. I used to call it tea and crumpets. That's what I used to call it.
I cannot.
So
It's
That's-
hilarious, but I can see you doing it.
that's the first thing that comes to my mind when it comes
Yeah.
to Saturday mornings. And we're not even gonna get into the cartoons because
No,
cartoons that's
a
a lot.
whole nother episode.
That's part 2.
That's a podcast by itself.
Right.
You guys have to understand.
Mhm.
Saturday morning cartoons is not like it is now.
There
Is
is none.
there Saturday morning cartoons?
You gotta search for it.
You really do. I mean, and then
Because you could just. It was on all. There are 3 channels.
okay. See, we about to get into it, and we don't want to. So we can't even say that. We can't even expound on it because if we do, it'll be part 3.
Right. So who's gonna move on? So you can go. I just had to get that Kid Bit
Yeah.
out the way.
Well, you had me thinking because I was like, well, I can't go into that because then that's a Saturday morning. That's a Saturday morning routine, but it's not cartoons, but it is a Saturday morning routine with Kids Incorporated.
Wow.
That's where I thought you was going. That's where I thought you was going with it. Kids Incorporated.
Kids Incorporated.
Looks like we made it. The Kids Incorporated.
know who was a member, right? Fergie. Yeah, Fergie. Cause I was like, man, for a long time I was like, is any one of these kids gonna end up being famous and doing something? And it took her a long time before she hit it big.
but she did it.
I was grown.
She was too.
Right.
So for me, Saturday morning routine, waking up in the morning. First of all, I was the youngest of three. Special privileges because I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. I can do that. But my sisters would get up before me. But it was, and now that I'm thinking about it, they wrong on so many different levels. But okay, let's talk about it. So, yeah, I'm talking about y'all. So we had chores.
That's on my list.
That we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
That was number one. It was like Saturday morning. We didn't get a break as kids. You still had to clean the house. Because Mama was at the store. She was going to get groceries. She was going to be gone for at least 2 hours.
Saturday was the grocery store shopping day.
Yeah, that was it.
It seems like it's different now.
No, nobody goes grocery shopping Monday through Friday because everybody come work and come home and be
good. Because you bought all your food Saturday.
Yeah.
For the whole rest of the week.
Yeah. But we also cook. We didn't go out and eat.
But nowadays, it seems like Saturday is not the grocery store shopping day like it used to be.
It is for the older generation.
Okay.
People who still go once a week. Yeah, Mama and them still do it. Okay. I don't know if they do it on Saturday, but But we just go to the grocery store whenever on a whim.
Right.
We were like, I need salad dressing. Yeah. I'm going to the grocery store. So
grocery store trips. I got them.
Yeah. So we would get up. We would get up in the morning, and my mom would have. We had a chart.
Nice.
That was on our hall closet door. It was the hall closet door. What did we have in there? Towels and stuff. So we had the chart, and we had weekly duties that we had to do. And now that I think about it, they used to tell me what I had to do. I don't know if I was probably doing their chores too, and I feel like I was doing their chores because they would tell me.
You probably were. Oh yeah, you the baby.
Yeah,
yeah, you was doing their chores.
You got sweeping and vacuuming this.
And then you got this. You got this.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I'm like, what the world? But my mom would give us stars and stuff. She would put stars on the chart once we completed or whatever. You have a gold star and a red star and a blue star, I believe it was. But I don't know what tier it was or whatever that came. I don't know what that was. If we completed our chores, because she would come home and she would check. I never had to clean the bathrooms, thank God. I never had to clean the bathroom. So that was like for my sisters because they were older. But I always had to sweep. I always had to vacuum because I remember the dust. Mm-hmm. And I did have to wash dishes. Mm-hmm. I hated washing dishes. Almost like now. I almost hate it, but it's a go-to, whatever. Have to do it. Clean them dishes. Clean the kitchen. Yeah. But cleaning the kitchen, routine, that was it. And if we did not finish our chores, we could not turn on the TV. So whoever finished their chores first would turn on the TV, and it would always be Spud. She would always be the one to finish
Delegating.
She would always be the one to finish her chores because she would have the remote. Well, it wasn't a remote. She was the remote. She was the remote. She would turn the TV on. Mm-hmm. And whoever had the privileges of turning on the TV first, that's what they watched, and we had to watch what they watched. You know what she always watched? Basketball.
Really?
That's why I can't stand to hear it going to bed.
Get out of here.
The screeching of the tennis shoes on the court. I can't stand it.
Never seen that kind.
For that simple reason.
Wow.
If it was Duke playing, she was watching it.
Wow.
She was watching them. So that's one of the memories that I have for Saturday mornings is pretty much that thing there. So come on, let's go.
So that I'm a piggyback off of you in the chores.
Okay.
So I had chores, but I didn't have a lot because it was just me for a long time. Mm-hmm. So my mother would also be cleaning. But what stuck out to me is what she would be listening to.
Yeah.
While she cleaning.
Yeah.
While we cleaning, pretty much. So one album.
You just got me. Okay.
Well, two.
Mm-hmm.
Two albums stick out to me.
Yeah.
One, Mickey Howard, Love Under New Management. I'm in love under new management. And the other one, School Days soundtrack. For some reason, those two albums stick out to me, even though she played a whole bunch of other stuff. Mm-hmm. But those two, especially that doggone Mickey Howard, that was like on repeat.
I'm gonna tell you, she had a message.
Right. That Mickey Howard was on repeat. Yeah, so chores,
Mm-hmm.
listening to music, they went hand in hand.
Yeah.
Hand in hand. You had mentioned
Oh my
something that I was
gosh.
going to piggyback off of too and lead to something else, but
The
I'm gonna
chart? Oh, no, go ahead.
um I'm gonna move to another subject um because it did play a seminal part in my life growing up on Saturday mornings. Uh, Basketball, and when I say basketball, I mean like
Going outside and
no
playing.
no 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 no. I mean like when I was in from sixth to eighth, fifth to eighth grade, I
Mm.
played basketball for my school, for my Catholic school.
Okay.
But we played on Saturday mornings. We played on Saturday mornings. So
Really?
yeah. So
I don't think you ever told me that.
I don't think I ever told you that either. Wow. But yeah, so we played on Saturdays. We I think the games used to start at like 11 or 12.
That makes sense.
Like JV would be like 11, varsity like 12. Then you had the girls who played like maybe started at 10, like 10, 11, and 12 or something like that. I think that's how it went.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so man, you talking about some fun times growing up with that right there. Cause look here.
Uh-oh.
Look, oh, bring a smile to my face. Okay, any of my doggone St. Juliana Jaguars that are watch this, y'all remember. So,
He just
uh,
gave y'all a shout out.
yes, right. It's crazy. I mean, it was a Catholic school. We was close, and it was in the hood, and we clowned a lot. But it was fun. We wasn't bad like that back then though. But we had a lot of fun. I still remember it. But a couple things. Okay, first time I remember going to practice. This
Practice.
my first time playing organized ball, fifth grade,
Mm-hmm.
and we running suicides. Man, I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna die. I had never experienced. I mean, I had played baseball, but you don't run like that
Yeah.
playing baseball.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna die. uh,
Not with Diane,
Because the first day there was no basketball. You ran. You played defensive drills, running a train. You ever run a train?
No.
Not. No.
Oh no! No,
No.
that is
What
no.
it is, you running around, you line up, all the players, and you jog around the gym, and the last person has to run around the gym and then end up getting in front of the first person, and everybody still doing like running along at the same pace. And then the next person got to do that and run all the way around and run all.
Oh my God!
That's the train, yeah.
No,
So we had to do that.
no.
But when I got to like sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, I was we used to be we used to sit. Okay, on the other side of the goal, one of the ends of the goal was like a stage because it used to be I think there used to be a church there, so there was a stage. So we used to always sit up there watching the JV, watching the girls play, and just be clowning, having fun, like cheering with the cheerleaders and stuff. I still remember some of the cheers to this day. Cause it used to be clowning, we used to have a lot of fun, So, basketball,
Stadium fun
yeah, basketball for me. It was like
or school fun. School fun. Because it wasn't in the stadium. You about to do a cheer?
I'm trying to remember one. It was like Rock Steady. That was one of my.
Do it on your. This right.
Rock Steady. Rock Steady. Hey Ralph, what are you ready? To rock steady, to rock steady, yeti, rock. Yeah.
You were all into it.
A couple of them, man. We had a ball though, man. I had a ball. That's that basketball right portion from fifth to eighth grade. 10 to like 1 o'clock, whatever. Oh, and then that was my first experience of a homecoming dance. Mind you, I'm in the Catholic church.
On a Saturday morning?
No. I'm talking about in the evening. So homecoming dance, I'm in the Catholic church, but we dance in the Luke and Poison Clan.
That
I
ain't
mean,
a real Catholic church.
man. Oh man, had a ball, man, had a ball.
Back to Saturday. Saturday routines here.
Yeah.
So,
So
Ralph just went on the.
yeah,
He just went
good
there.
times, good times,
I'm not mad about it
good times.
because that smile on your face it's irreplaceable.
I think that's
Yeah.
one thing I've never really mentioned. That's
No, I
crazy.
don't think you ever said anything about basketball.
Because she'd be like, "Yeah, you told me that before."
Yeah, I will say that. I mean, dang, it's 25 years. You think I would be like, all right, baby, yes, yes. You told me that. Yes.
Mhm.
And listen, after a while, like you did it today. And I ain't say nothing. I was like, no, I did actually. I said, you told me that. And I ain't say nothing after that. He was like, yeah, such and such.
Oh, the street. Okay,
It
yeah.
used to be a such and such over here. It's like, okay, that's fine. So, and let me piggyback on your music part. Because Saturday morning routines, man, Saturday morning routines, if I could just discuss music without even going too much into it, but that's a whole nother podcast by itself. I have to give you the spiel on what we used to listen to. That daggone DeBarge.
Ooh, and I like it.
Everything. Everything about that DeBarge. I miss
Yeah.
the vinyl covers with the words.
Yeah.
You could sing along with the songs. We used to do that. And the stereos that we had.
I was just about to say that. Not only that, remember the whole
huge.
credenzas?
They
Yeah,
were
the
huge.
credenzas. Oh my God.
And they played 8 tracks. And they played 45s and whatever the 90, 45s and 90s. I think that was the dimensions of the vinyl. You used to play them, and then you had to make sure that you did it right. And if it wasn't, you had to make sure the needle was right perfectly on the record. Like, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
But we used to sit, because, you could close it. It was 3 parts to it. Excuse me.
Right.
Oh, I did it again.
1, 2.
Yep, it was 3 parts to it. So it was like the 8 track was on one side. And then you had the record player and everything. It actually played the radio.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken. It played the radio. So we had all that. But we used to play our DeBarge. Oh, my gosh. And my sister was in love with Prince. So they had Little Red Corvette.
Mm.
And then when Dove's Cry came out.
Oh my God. Boy.
I didn't understand what Darling Nikki was all about. Okay? I was little. And my sisters wouldn't tell me nothing until she was like, that's what they're talking about. I was like, oh, well, that's nasty. But that was our Saturday mornings while we were cleaning. Yes, we did. We played music. But I think we did it mostly after we watched the cartoons.
Yeah.
Because I really don't believe my mom was home when we was blasting out, because we would blast
There's no way.
music. Because it was right there by the window, right there by the door.
Wow.
On Acorn Road.
Yeah.
So we would blast the music. Couldn't nobody tell us nothing.
Oof.
And we would listen to DeBarge, New Edition, Prince. Oh, we listened to Teddy P too. We listened to Teddy P too. But yeah, we used to play all that on Saturday.
You
Mm-hmm.
for quite a while. That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
Every day and every night, my best thought is you.
The things you do.
So satisfying to me, I must confess,
Girl.
ooh, and I like it.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see what I got here.
I like the way you comb your hair. I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that show how much you really care. And with you, we can go on and on about music.
So,
all right, let's get back into it.
So, but when it came to 11 o'clock, that's when WWF came.
I think that was worldwide. That was worldwide.
Hey.
Slide. I don't care what. If you was on the East Coast, West Coast, whatever, it was
WWF from 11 to 12, 1 hour. But I remember one thing.
In between the commercials, you doing the wrestling match, or you going to another channel,
switching between American Bandstand and Soul Train, and Soul Train was at 12. But I think American Bandstand came on at the same time.
I never switched when I was watching Soul Train. I didn't switch from.
No, I know that, but I'm thinking. I think American Bandstand came on at the same time as wrestling. Is what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Because I know American Bandstand came on before Soul Train, because they know not to go against Soul Train. Because Soul Train would kill them.
Okay, listen. You ain't getting no ratings. We gotta watch who's going down the Soul Train line.
What? But
Gotta have
I'm
the lady
wrestling.
with that long hair.
And right. But I tell you, one episode of wrestling at WWF I will never forget. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was $1 Million Man, and he had this little boy come up on stage, and he said, "If you could bounce this ball 10 times, I'll give you $1,000." So
The ball. It was a basketball.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
little boy had him like 6, 7 years old. So he bouncing it, and he getting all the way up, almost up to like 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that, and then he kicked the ball away. Laughed at me.
He told him he was gonna give him $1,000, and he kicked the ball.
Oh my God. Everybody's got a price.
Everybody.
$1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, boy. I would have, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
His personality stank though.
Yeah.
Because
He was supposed to.
He was. Yeah. He played that very well.
Oh yeah.
He played.
And he wasn't comfortable playing. I just seen, behind the scenes, though, he wasn't comfortable playing it.
Really?
But they would like, they told him to play it up. They would actually give him the money and stuff. So that really wasn't his money. It was like the WWF money.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect him to be that rich.
Remember, he had the $1 Million belt. Virgil was his bodyguard.
I remember Virgil. Yeah.
Rest in peace. He passed away a couple years ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, oh my gosh, mine is just basically just the story for just the routine itself. I think I already hit all my stuff.
Okay. Well, like I said, American Bandstand, I think that came on, like I said, at 11 o'clock with the wrestling on another channel. So, that's where, for those of you who don't know, that's where, what was the dude's name? Dick Clark. He hosted it.
Yeah.
The dude they named up the New Year's Eve parties off of.
Yep.
He hosted it, and he would have pop and rock performers on there. They would all be lip syncing at the time. We didn't really realize it.
We didn't care.
We didn't care either. But they would be lip syncing, performing their songs.
We didn't care about lip syncing until Milli Vanilli Rock.
Right. Promoting what they had coming out. So, Jackson 5 was on there a lot. They were this. Everybody been on there.
Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Christmas edition of American Bandstand. Happy holidays. We got the whole gang together today with a very special visit from Donna Summer, a very special Christmas video from Hall & Oates. Lots of tall people, short people, all on American Bandstand.
So that was one of the places you went to be seen if you're an artist. And it had kids in the audience and just going crazy. So,
yeah.
And then 12 o'clock, Soul Train. And we all know about Soul Train. Soul Train, you got the board.
Yeah.
The Soul Train line. Don Cornelius, Scrabble board.
Yeah.
Don Cornelius, rest in peace.
Oh my God, I so wanted to be on that show.
Man, who you telling?
I so wanted to be on that show.
Still doing a Soul Train line to this day. That is insane.
Go to we did it for yours.
It's over 50 years old and still doing it. And everybody know what time it is.
Yeah. And you know what to do.
Ain't nobody complaining. Oh no, it's Soul Train line.
I'm gonna do this. Women, ain't nobody did this yet.
You're right. Right.
I love watching it when breakdancing was a thing.
Oh yeah.
The guys that used to pop lock, and they used to pop lock
Oh
together.
yeah. That was rerunning them. It was the Lockers.
Well,
It was the actual group. And
yeah.
what's his name? Ozone. It was Ozone. He was in that group too with rerun. Yeah,
they were getting it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
I loved it, man. Oh my God.
I mean, shoot, music was
it was the thing.
life.
Yeah, it really was.
Okay, so that's a different podcast altogether.
Yeah, that's
We're not gonna get into that.
Get on that.
Right.
Soul
But
Train.
that's Saturday morning. Yeah, Soul
And
Train.
then after Soul Train, you did your chores was done. Went outside and played.
Yeah.
Went outside and played.
Yeah.
And then back then, went outside and played. Or if Michigan was playing somebody I really wanted to see them play, I watched Michigan. And then even back then, college basketball came on Saturdays too. When it was college basketball time, they wasn't playing at 9 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. I can't find them. My God. I mean, what is this? I can't. Oh, they staying up late like this on a doggone Tuesday. Why they got kids playing at 9 o'clock at night on a school night? It used to be Saturday afternoon. Saturday. That was college
You
football.
are going
That
off.
was college basketball. I remember the Fab Five. There wasn't no primetime games. You and LB and them. The Running Rebels, LJ.
You almost had me crying.
Them wasn't no primetime games.
You almost had me crying.
I don't think you had primetime games till the tournament. Honestly. Sorry, I went off on a tangent there.
Oh my God, you
Sorry,
did.
that pissed me off.
It's okay.
And at basketball, NBA did that too. Because I remember the Pistons playing at like 1:30 during the finals. Because we was in church with the TV like, with the portable TV like, hey, it's the Pistons, man. But the finals was like All-Star game used to be like 3 o'clock on Sunday. It wasn't 9 o'clock. I ain't got time for that.
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
Sorry.
Woo, woo,
I'm
woo.
sorry.
Oh, woo, woo, woo. I'm gonna have a troll on here one day.
Man,
My God.
give me my college at 12 on Saturday
Oh
and give me my NFL at 1 on doggone Sunday. I don't like to deviate.
That's it. Yeah, we do be upset if football
Yeah.
is at 4
I don't-
or 8 o'clock at night.
I'm good. I don't need that in my life.
No, because we can't stay up. We be all out of whack. Okay, so
Okay. Another. Go ahead.
no, I don't have anything else. Go ahead.
Another Saturday routine is going to the mall back in the day. You know, malls are closed now pretty much, but going to the mall back in the day on
Oh,
Saturdays.
yeah, something.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
go ahead before you get on. Go ahead.
Going to the mall, you know, it's not like you was buying out all the stores, but you know, you go with your friends, hang out, maybe buy a trinket or two here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the food court. You was gonna eat.
Oh yeah,
You was gonna get some Cinnabon. You was gonna get some doggone Annie Ann's. You gonna get some
Let me see what did we
what's the
have?
cookie spot?
Miss Fields?
Yes, Miss Fields.
Wait, was it Miss Fields back then?
I think so.
Are you sure?
Did I say Cinnabon?
You did.
Food court, Cinnabon,
Cinnabon wasn't
Annie
around
Ann's.
Cinnabon was not around then.
It didn't come around until later.
Yep. It was
Like
not
the
around
90s.
then. Yep.
But it still counts as back in the day.
It does.
Right.
But you didn't go to the mall.
Orange Julius, which I never really got.
And that was a 90s thing.
Yeah, I never really got Orange Julius. But yeah, going to the mall was everything. Looking at clothes, listening to music before you bought it. Going to the record store.
Could listen to
Remember?
music.
Yeah, you can listen to the little
With the
snippets.
headphones.
Yeah.
Oh
Now,
my gosh.
and back in the day, you could actually buy concert tickets at the record stores. Up here, like Harmony House
Mhm.
and somewhere else, you can actually buy concert tickets.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
makes sense though.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Right.
I had something that I wanted to talk about because Ralph said I wanted to piggyback on that because guys went out. Your boys went out and played on Saturdays. Girls did not. You know what we did? We rode our bikes or we went walking.
Mhm.
And we walked. Shout out to Nikki.
And we played and we walked and we came home when
Before the street
Street
lights
lights.
came on.
nobody cared. Well, I'm pretty sure they cared, but nobody really cared. They knew you was gonna be home on time. You know, but if you wasn't on that doggone in the house or on the porch when those street lights came on, that was your behind.
I do remember one Saturday morning, and I believe it was a Saturday morning, there was a bull loose in the neighborhood. A bull.
Time out. You wanna
Actual
run that by me
bull.
again?
Yeah,
Actual
actual
bull?
bull. It was an actual bull running around the neighborhood. I guess they had to call the people. Back then, I don't know who the people were. I mean, the animal control people. It was a bull.
Wow.
And we were like, we ain't going outside no way. They was like, you can't. So we was like, okay, no problem. But the reason why it was a bull because behind the houses that were across the street from us, it was a creek. Oh my God. It was a creek and it was, oh my God, it was a creek and it was a whole bunch of woods and stuff back there. And okay, I thought that was some really not good memories that I just remember just now.
Oh.
So people used to go back there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh. Okay.
They was doing nasty stuff.
Okay.
But they used to go. They were doing nasty stuff. But they used to go behind in the woods and stuff. But it was a creek and it was a field. And that's all I know because we were little. We couldn't go there. All we knew is that we had to go to the park and that was it. And behind the park it was the field of wherever. But it was somebody's bull. And it got loose. But I'm thinking that it was probably I don't know if it was from the slaughterhouse or not. Slaughterhouse was a little ways up the street. It came from somewhere. It was in our neighborhood.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know if that was. I thought it was interesting, so I thought I would bring it up.
So that's interesting.
It was a Saturday morning though.
So y'all had a bull going through your neighborhood.
Yeah.
I seen a rooster running across the street.
That was not in that neighborhood. We didn't have roosters or chickens. I mean, everybody say, "Well, you from the south, you from the country, and you don't like bugs?" Absolutely not. Why
They
should
different
I?
down there. They different down there.
Why should I like bugs though?
Right.
No.
In that extreme heat, them bugs is different.
Yeah, but we walked. When I say we walked neighborhoods. We walked neighborhoods. It was Greenfield, Rotherwood. Shout out to all my peoples. You had Woolly Lakes. If you walk that far, bless your heart. But we used to walk. I mean, back in the day, we used to walk. We were skinnier than skinny.
Yeah. Walk and ride bikes.
Walk and ride bikes and everything. And then, of course, everybody see this little clip, this little snippet of people saying that we didn't have Wi-Fi, we didn't have cell phones to see where everybody else was.
If you saw where all the bikes were,
that's where everybody was. That's where everybody was. But that's how we used to do it, because I was always looking for my boyfriend at the time, the little boy, and I always knew where he was because his bike would be somewhere.
See, you bringing up bikes, bring up memories too.
Yeah, what's that?
Is that growing up when I grew up,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't leave your bike outside because it was gonna get stolen. So
sorry, I always laugh at that. It's not funny, but
yeah, it's serious. I didn't keep my bike in the garage. I kept the bike in the basement.
They might have stolen books.
Kept the bike in the basement. So every time I wanted to ride my bike, I had to go down to the basement, grab it, bring it
Oh
upstairs.
my gosh, that's a hike.
Yeah, stole our bikes. And then the other memory is that you found out both sides of the story finally. Is that me and my boy, we riding over on Kelly by Denby, and he see these two dudes. I'm like 14. Dudes look like literally like 1920 cock diesel. On one dude on the handlebars like he Debo.
That great fuck.
Where we going anyway, man? It's dark.
So my boy Peter, what's up, Pete? He crossed the street. You see them coming across the street. And they came. They said, check it in. I got jack for my bike right there by Debbie.
Rob, tell them what they said.
Check it in.
And what that's supposed to
Run
do.
your bike.
That's crazy.
That's it. What I'm gonna do? I'm like 13, 14. This dude joker, look like a grown man messing with a kid, man. So yeah, got my bike stolen, and then I didn't get another bike.
That bullying was on a whole different level.
I didn't get another bike until 30s.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, we don't even ride them bikes no more. They so uncomfortable.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's
I've got me a new seat. It's still
couple
uncomfortable.
of my bike stories. Yeah, you didn't leave your bike outside, man. You didn't leave it on the porch.
Ah,
Nothing.
but
That
you
joke
know
was
what we
gonna
did
get stolen.
do? We did a lot of racing. We did racing down the street.
Nice.
Not on bikes.
I know.
Racing. And we would start from, oh God. If it was like 100-yard dash, I don't know if it was longer than that, from our house.
It was just from a point to a point.
Yeah, from our house to the stop sign at Fargo.
I did my racing on Beneteau.
However, we did try to run. We used to run up, and that's a hill.
Ooh, yeah, that's horrible. What's wrong with y'all?
It was worse riding a bike up there.
I used to hate riding bikes up hills, man.
And
I ain't riding this bike to work. What you doing?
okay, and I had skates and everything, but I didn't ride it on the street. I skated in the backyard on our little patio in the cement.
okay.
I was real safe because I didn't want nobody to see me. I would fall every time.
I got one thing I want to add about going to the mall.
What's that?
Is that
How y'all used to dress up?
getting dressed to go to the
I
mall
can't stand it.
and watching music videos while getting dressed to go to the mall. So, you had Yo MTV Raps or whatever that would be on. Yeah. Or Rap City, whatever, whichever one, but probably Yo MTV Raps.
Yeah.
Ironing clothes, so we put crease in my jeans back in the day. People thought I was weird when I got to Maryland because I had crease in my jeans. I'm like,
You did it for a long time.
Yeah.
I still look at
I'm like, y'all iron y'all clothes? What is going on with y'all? Because in Detroit, man, back then, you clean, man, fresh.
That's because y'all got that pimpology.
We used to have what was called freaky shirts if you was on the east side, pretty much. It was just multi-design, multicolored shirts, like silk.
It's called freaky
Silk.
shirts.
We used to call them freaky shirts, man. It was button-ups. We used to call them freaky shirts, man. Yeah, good times, man. Good times. So I think that was it. Just
I love your face right now. You are loving this.
music videos. Like one video I remember vividly for some reason, ironing clothes while getting dressed to go to the mall.
I saw you.
No.
Oh.
Ola, hey, roll, we couldn't play now.
Oh, Lordy. The video?
Yeah, I remember just watching the video, ironing clothes, getting ready to go to the mall.
What was the video?
They was in the gym. They was
Did they have on black and white?
Kind of.
Okay.
But they was in school and stuff, and performing on the stage and stuff at school. And doing the gymnastics stuff. They showed them, doing gymnastics in school and stuff
The
like that.
dance contest, the beatbox contest. We can go
Everything.
on and
On and
on
on.
and on and on.
But those are topics for another day.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to continue that on a different podcast.
Yeah, for
Because we
sure.
can talk on that
For sure.
for hours.
So, do you want to end this one, or would you like me to end this one? Because I got another one I could use.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
All right, so we're going to edit that. We'll see y'all on the next one. We love y'all.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.